Hello everyone, April is here. Today I want to show you guys my web programming project, which is called like a pricing tiers table. It's like this, and they have a responsive way to mobile app method like this. So for this website, for this project, I use HTML and CSS. At the beginning, I want to mention I didn't make all this stuff. I didn't think about all this stuff by myself. I learned this project from Colt Steele on Udemy. So if anyone interested in that, I will mention that on the description down below. Okay, let's start this project. So for the HTML part from this website, you can see it only have 3 parts for 3 different subscription options. So for the body part, I use the div part to make a big chunk, and also use the div element to separate these 3 sections, like this the first one, like a second one, and the third one. So it's all similar. They have the pictures and like the URL line have 2 li elements down below, and this button, or we can call it's a span part like this, and a button. So it's like this, very simple. And HTML part I want to mention is like when you name the class part of this, I highly recommend you use a general name and a detailed name, like because this is a pricing table, which is called like it's a pricing plan, and pricing header, pricing features, and pricing features atom, pricing pricing button. So in the following CSS part, you have a clear mind about which part is which part. It's easy to style it. So for the CSS part, the first thing I have to mention is the CSS recite. Basically, it's because every browsers they have their own way about the styling like the font size and the header stuff. So CSS recite just remove all this stuff as much as possible, and to give you a fresh start to make your website looks as same as possible on different browsers. So if you want to know more about the CSS reset, you can go to this website and to read this stuff. Reset CSS or CSS reset, the same thing. So usually they already give you the code. You can just copy all this stuff and put at the beginning of your CSS file. It's like this. For the CSS part, because we basically for this project we use the Flexbox. It's part of CSS layout, and the media queries is a mechanism to make your website in a responsive way. So for the CSS part, I want to mention like if you want to build a chunk project like this, so you can use because we already named the class part like a panel, you can just style the panel part. Of course, you want to make it obvious, you can style the body part and give it a background color, and then display the flags and all this stuff. And then you can style the panel part to give you an idea like what it looks like. Because we started from a mobile app way, so all this panel part and the image stuff is based on the mobile app layout. So so there's nothing special, but there's the few part I want to highlight, like for the pricing plan, like this part, pricing plan, like a first chunk, right? For the pricing plan, you give a border bottom, like this line, right? Like this line, this part, and this part. But they will give the bottom part. The way I want to mention, like you just remember to remove it for the last chart. Just remove the bottom line. And for the Same as pricing feature items. It's like this line part, like the detail part, the customer domains, like this. But the bottom part, they don't have it because they only have two lines. They have here and here. For the bottom part, you should just add one more. So the last child, give them a border bottom and give the same color as before. And for the responsive way, we use the medium queries mechanism. So we give a minimal width, like 900 pixel. That means like above this part. Once the website hits above this part, the panel will become in a row, and the panel plans will change a little bit. Let's take a look like this. We become like a website way. So it become the row part. The flex directions will become row because back then it's a column. It's like this. So and then we need to add the lines here. Like there's two lines here. Actually there's three lines here, but we need to remove the last one. So like a bottom. Pressing point. But it's not bottom one. It's because the bottom part like this part, we need to remove this part and add bottom right this part. So border bottom is none, and add the border right line like here, and remove the last one. For the last child, it's just none. It's a medium query. So it's a very simple project, but if you're learning the Flexbox part and medium query part, it's a good example for that. So that's it. And for the hover part, like a button hover, you can just style your stuff. You can just name the hover part, like which color you want. Where is that? Here. Which color you want, like what kind of way you want to go for the hover part. Did I mention that color? No, it just gave the color. All right, so that's it. That's my project. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.